Hello and welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric, and today we're going to play a game from the 19th of April 2017 featuring Digital Diamond Baseball. And I was trying to play like one game from every day, at least one game anyway. And so I decided I wasn't quite sure which game I wanted to play, so I kind of went to the home plate page of the of Digital Diamond Baseball for the 2017 season, and I decided to pick one of the stats here, and I decided to go with Elvis Andrus right here. He drove in 6 runs, but also too he was on yesterday. I think he was on the Who's Hot Batters. So he's actually leading the league with 7 home runs, as you can see over here. Yeah, right here. So he leads the league in home runs currently with 7. So I decided, and I hadn't played Texas yet, so I decided to play a game with Texas in it. So if we go to the games of the day on April 18th. Texas is playing Oakland at night, and decided to go with that matchup. So it's going to be Andrew Kashner on the mound for Texas against Jesse Hahn. Also, too, both of the pitchers, had well, their records aren't that great. They definitely deserve better, as he's 0-2. Kashner's 0-2 with the area of 2.93, and Hahn is 1-2 in the area of 2.25. But I figured those are some good lineups to go with, and 2 teams I hadn't played yet in the 2017 season. So we'll go with that. And I will play as the home team. If I don't, if it's not the Red Sox, I'll just pick go with the home team. And I'll leave the lineups as I'm not too familiar with the teams. Lineups and everything. Although Mike Napoli, man, although he is hitting poorly, so I don't know. he's average wise anyway. He's still got some power, but his average is way down. So I'll just go with what the computer picked anyway. So that is Texas, and then this is Oakland. I guess that's not too bad. So anyway, here we go. Oh. So alright, so Jesse Hahn takes them on for the Oakland A's, and he'll be facing a Texas lineup, which is as follows. Jurickson Profar, the switch hitting left fielder, bats first. Nomar Mazara, the right fielder, bats second. The third baseman Joey Gallo will bat third. Batting fourth, the DH Shin Soo Choo bats cleanup. The center fielder Delano DeShields will bat fifth. Elvis Andrus is the shortstop, and he'll bat 6th. He's the home run leader. Maybe could have switched him up, but that's all right. We'll leave him at 6th. Rune Odor, the second baseman, bats 7th. Robinson Chirinos, the catcher, bats 8th. And the first baseman, Mike Napoli, will bat 9th. So, all right. So, Texas comes into the game with a 6-7 record. And Oakland is 8-6. Let's look at Hahn's stats. Let's see. Like I said, he's 1-2 on the actual season, real life stats, through 4 weeks of play. Because remember, we're doing a real-time season for Digital Diamond Baseball, and we're loading it 2 weeks at a time. So we're on the second 2 weeks, so this is after a month. These were his stats in the major leagues after 4 weeks. And then these are his stats in the replay. So he's 2-0 with 3.26 ERA, so he has fared better in the replay, at least record-wise. 19 1/3 innings pitched, 24 hits, 9 runs, 7 of them earned, 3 walks and 17 strikeouts. So Jurickson Profar has not fared that well in real life. In fact, I believe he got sent down. He might have been sent down to the minors with an ER. So after 4 weeks, he had an average of 1.35 with 3 runs batted in, 8 walks, 8 strikeouts. And his simulated stats were a little bit better. So 212 average with 4 runs batted in and 33 at-bats. So here's the windup by Hahn and the pitch. So you need a 736 and above to get on base. And he strikes out. And that's how we'll begin. So 1 up and 1 down for Texas. We'll bring up Nomar Mazara. And in the simulation, he's hitting 275 with a home run and 11 runs batted in. In real life, in 24 games, he would hit 229 with 4 homers and 18 runs batted in. So he'll need a 759 and above to get on. And he does. He gets a single, 841. So a single to right. And Mr. is on with a 1 out. Alright, Joey Gallo up now. And 212 with 7 homers and 16 runs batted in. So he's done well in the first 4 weeks of the season. And in the replays, not too bad actually, at least power-wise. 235 average with 6 homers and 9 runs batted in. So the power numbers are there. 708 and above, and he'll be on, get on. And cannot get the lead. And he strikes out. So 2 down now for Shin-Soo Choo. And he's hitting 259 with a homer and 8 runs batted in. And he is hitting 274 with 3 homers and 11 runs batted in 21 games. So he'll need a 654 and above to get on base. Oops. And he cannot get the jump, Mazara. And it's a walk. So just barely a walk there, 795 right on the outer edge, almost a single. So runners on first and second with 2 down for Delano DeShields. Junior, actually. His father was Delano DeShields. We played for the Dodgers, and I remember him on the Dodgers. He might have played for another team, possibly the Cubs or something, but I do remember him on the Dodgers. And probably a couple other teams. So, alright, let's see. So, through 4 weeks, DeShields is hitting 258 with 2 RBIs in the actual majors, and he's hitting just 188 here. Let's see what he can do. We runners on first and second. We'll need a 716 and above to keep the inning going, and he will strike out. So the Rangers do not score. Oakland's coming up now. Let's see, so Andrew Cashner on the mound. So he's faring better too in the simulation, 2-0, has not allowed a run yet in 14 2/3 innings, so much better in the simulation. Has allowed a run, but it was unearned. So 14 2/3 innings, 8 hits allowed, 4 walks, and 13 strikeouts. So the A's are going to have their hands full today. especially if he continues on. Yeah, and he's 0-2 in the actual, and in the through 4 weeks in the actual season. 15 1/3 innings pitched, 13 hits allowed, 5 earned runs, 2 homers, and 13 runs batted in. So the A's lineup is as follows: Jed Lowry, that is DHing today, will lead it off. Trevor Plouffe, the third baseman, bats second. I believe he was just traded to Tampa. It didn't work out with Oakland. So Chris Davis, the left fielder, bats third. And in cleanup is the first baseman, Yonder Alonso, who's having a great season so far in the actual season. Batting fifth will be the second baseman, Chad Pinder. The shortstop, Adam Rosales, bats sixth. Raji Davis, the center fielder, will bat seventh. Behind the plate, Stephen Vogt will bat eighth. And batting ninth, right fielder, Matthew Joyce, as it's in here. Alright, so Jed Lowry will lead it off. He's hitting .245 in the replay with 12 runs batted in. In actual season, through 4 weeks, he's hit .292 with 2 homers and 5 runs batted in. So here's the pitch by Cashner. Oops. And that's an out. Napoli fields it and hustles to the bag for the out. Alright, Trevor Plouffe up now. ID Gesture's favorite name there to pronounce. Oh, it's all good. Alright, just remember some of his videos, he had some issues with his name. It's one of those names you couldn't quite remember. I'm sure I have a few of them myself. Let's see. So anyway, so in real life, Trevor Plouffe is hitting .207 with 4 homers and 9 runs batted in through 4 weeks. And in the replay, he was actually doing horrible in the replay. 104 average with a homer and 4 runs batted in. So he's struggling mightily. Let's see what he can do here with 1 out. He's still wind up in the 686 and above, and he strikes out. So 2 up and 2 down for Oakland. We have Chris Davis. He's hitting .311. Wow, that's a high average for him. .311 with 3 homers and 8 runs batted in the replay. And he's hitting .268 with 10 homers and 17 RBIs through 4 weeks. So definitely the power numbers are there for him again this year. And that's actually not a bad average for him. I usually see him around the 240s. I think that's where he might be now. In June here, if I remember right, when I was looking at his stats. So, alright, so 2 outs and nobody on. Let's see what he can do. And he gets himself a single. So a 2-out single. Oh, actually, what happened here? Profar can't seem to get a grip on the ball, and Davis is going to take an extra base. So scored a single and an error on Profar. So runner in scoring position now for Yonder Alonso. Like I said, he has in the replay, he's not doing so great though. 200 with 5 runs batted in, but in real life, at this point, he was hitting .279 with 4 homers and 14 runs batted in. I believe he's in double digits now in home runs. So, and he's close to hitting, I think, 300 in the real season. Currently in June. So Alonso's up there with a runner in scoring position, and he will strike out. So after 1 inning, no score. Alright, Elvis Andrus up now. Shortstop for the Rangers. He's hitting 274 through 4 weeks, 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. And in the simulation so far, he's hitting 250 with 7 homers and 20 RBIs, as we mentioned earlier. So he's definitely outperforming his, even through just 2 weeks, he's outperforming his 4-week home run totals in the actual season. So let's see what he can do today. So Hahn delivers. Need a 749 and above to get on, and he strikes out. So a lot of strikeouts so far by both teams. So the pitchers are on the game so far. Zarun Ador hitting just 196 with a home and 4 runs batted in. And exactly what he's hitting through 4 weeks of the season. 196 with 4 homers and 13 runs batted in. So he'll need an 802 and above. And he strikes out. Wow. Strikes out swinging. So Robinson Chirinos up now. 2 down and nobody on base. Hitting 231 with an RBI. And so far in the actual season, he was hitting 320 through 4 weeks with 4 homers and 9 runs batted in. So definitely nowhere near the power numbers. Let's see what he can do now. And he gets himself a single. So runner on first with 2 down from the number 9 hitter Mike Napoli. So you can see he's struggling mightily here with a 189 average, 2 homers and 4 runs batted in. And I don't think it's too far off from his real life. No, he actually was only hitting 146 with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. I think he's got up to like 180 something now in June. So he's done a little bit better. I think he might have like 7 or 8 home runs. So let's see what he can do with the runner on first. He'll need an 817 and above, so that's pretty high number there. So Chirinos cannot get the jump, and Napoli will strike out himself. I think that's 6 strikeouts now for Hahn. So a lot of Ks. Alright, so Oakland's up now. Pinder will lead it off to second baseman. 235 with a homer, 2 runs batted in through 4 weeks, and right now he's just had 4 at bats, and he's yet to have a hit. He needs a 662 and another strikeout. Wow. So that's 3 strikeouts for Cashner. So it's 9 strikeouts so far in wait a second. 3, 6, 9, and 10 outs, I think. Let's look at the box score here. Yeah, 9 strikeouts. Yeah, 3, 6, 9 out of 10 outs. I gotta look at the, can I look at the play-by-play here? No, I don't think I can. Can't yet, I don't think. Look at just the box score. Strikeout, strikeout. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Wow. So 9 out of the first 10 outs have been strikeouts. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Alright, so Adam Rosales up now. 280 in the simulation with 2 homers and 6 runs batted in. And he hit 259 with 2 homers and 6 runs batted in through 4 weeks of the season. So Cashner looks in for the sign, and another strikeout. Wow. So 10 out of the first 11 hitters, 10 out of the first 11 outs, I should say, have been way of the K. And most of them, I believe, were swinging strikes. So the batters are going up there hacking, but they're just not getting anything. So Rajai Davis up now. Hitting 267 in the replay with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. I believe that's a lot better than he's doing in the actual season. And at 214 with a homer and 7 runs batted in through 4 weeks. So here's the sign. And it's a single. Single to left. Rajai Davis has got some speed, so do we want to steal with him? 102 there, real life. I think we might. I think we're gonna try attempt to see if we can get the jump. 370 and below will get the jump, and he's gets a huge lead. Eddie's off, and he steals the base successfully. So Rajai Davis' second steal of the season. Puts him in scoring position. Stephen Vogt at the plate. He'll need a 814 and above to knock him home, and 692 and above to get him base. And it's a fly ball to right. Mazara drifts over and makes the catch. So that'll do it. And I think that's only the second out of the game that hasn't been a strikeout. So Jerks and Profar up now for Texas. He's 0 for 1. Actually, don't have to look at that anymore. Going through the lineup. Yep. For 1 on the day, and it's a deep fly ball to right field. Joyce is under it and makes the catch. 1 down. And bring up Mazara. He's 1 for 1 with this. I believe it was a single. And he'll draw a walk. So 1-0 walk. Brings up Joey Gallo, who's 0 for 1. And it's a single. So Mazara decides to hold up at second. So runners on first and second with 1 down for Sin Soo Choo, who walked his first time up. And Mazara cannot get the jump. And he'll strike out. So 7 Ks now for Han through 2 2/3 innings. Brings up the Shields. Yeah, so he's only allowed only 1 out that he's recorded has not been by the K. So you could use a strikeout here. So the Shields 0 for 1, and it'll be a ground ball to second. Pinder charges it, and he throws him out in a close play. So that'll do it for Texas. Still no score after 2.5. All right, Matt Joyce, the number 9 hitter, comes up for Oakland. Hitting 244 with 2 homers and 3 runs batted in the simulation so far. And through 4 weeks of the season, he's hitting just 167 with 2 homers and 8 runs batted in. Need a 700 and above the count, and he gets an 889, which is a single. So that brings up Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 1. We might bunt with Lowry. 75% chance bunt. It's Joyce's speed here. Running's 3. It's not too bad. I think that's about average. So I think we're going to try. Do a hit and run too. I think we might do the hit. Let's do the hit and run. I think Lowry's a pretty good contact hitter. And it's a single, so the hit and run pays off. And do we want to get to third? No. 48% chance. So despite being the hit and run, Profar is up with it quickly, and Joyce decides to hold with nobody out. So the first and second now with nobody out for Trevor Plouffe, 0 for 1. And he gets a single. Chironos cannot hold on to the ball and the runners will advance and the run will come in. So Plouffe gets himself a RBI single, advancing the second on the throw home. And Oakland is on the board first. So Chris Davis up now. He's 1 for 1 with a single. And he'll walk to load the bases. Like he pitched around him that time. Can't say I blame him with his power. Alright, the bases are loaded now for Alonso, who's 0 for 1. And it's another single. And yep, as one run comes in, they're gonna 87% chance for the other one to come in, and 2 runs will come in, and it's 3-0 now, Oakland. As Alonso gets himself a 2-run single. Brings up Pinder, who's 0 for 1. And it's a softball ground at first. Napoli fields it and hustles to the bag for the out. Davis advances to third, Alonso to second. So 2 down, just 1 down now. It's the first out of the inning. So Rosales up now, 0 for 1. And he'll walk to load the bases. So Cashner's had a rough time of it after cruising through the first couple innings. Bases are loaded again. Looks like there's some action in the Oakland bullpen. I mean, in the Texas bullpen. So Raji Davis up now, 1 for 1. And a shallow fly ball to the center. DeShields runs it down for the out. Davis holds at third. Stephen Vogt up now, 0 for 1. And he'll strike out. But Oakland scores 3, and after 3 full, lead at 3-0. We're going to bring up Elvis Andrus. So far, he's 0 for 1. And smoking fastball, hard line drive to center, and Davis picks it out of thin air. 1 down. Odor up now, 0 for 1. It's a ground ball to short. Rosales dives, gets back up, and throws it to Alonso for the out. 2 down. Chirinos up now. 2 down, and base is empty. And he'll strike out. So it's the 8th strikeout for Hahn. And that'll do it for the Rangers in the 4th. So Matt Joyce will lead it off. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. And it's a hard ground ball to first. Napoli fields it, steps on the bag for the out. Jed Lowry up now, 1 for 2 with a run scored. And it's a hard line drive to second. Odor reaches out and pulls it in. 2 down. Trevor Plouffe, 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. And he strikes out. 6th strikeout for Cashner. So the Rangers will send up Napoli, Profar, and Mazzara. Down by 3. So Mike Napoli's 0 for 1. And he'll strike out again for the 2nd time today. Profar up now. He'll need a 736 to get on base. So far 0 for 2. And he draws a walk. So 1 out walk. They're holding him on. Brings up Mazzara, who's singled and walked. And he gets himself his second hit of the day. Profile motors around second and decides to hold it there. Down by 3. Probably a smart move. He's already in scoring position. So Joey Gallo will come up to the plate now, representing the tying run. And he's already got 6 home runs on the season. So he's definitely capable. And it's a ground ball to first. Alonso smothers it and flips to the pitcher covering. So Gallo's out. The runners move up. Profile to third and Mazzara to second. Brings up Chu. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. And wicked slider. Hard line drive to left. Long run. And Davis reaches out and pulls it in. So Chu is out. And that will do it for Texas. I mean for Oakland, sorry. No, that was for Texas. So halfway through, it's Oakland 3 and Texas nothing. Chris Davis up to the plate. Singled and walked. Strikes out this time. So Cashner is up to 21 batters. Out of it, 23 is his limit. So Alonso up now. 1 for 2 with a couple of RBIs. And made the second hit of the day. Brings up Pinder. He's 0 for 2 in the day. And he'll draw a walk. It's the third walk of the day allowed by Cashner. Brings up Rosales. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. And that'll load the bases. So the bases are loaded for Davis, so nowhere to put him. Gonna have to pitch to him. And they walk him to force in a run. So Alonso scores from third. Pinder will move up to third, Rosales to second, and Davis is on with a bases loaded walk. So give him an RBI on that one. Brings up Vogt, who's 0 for 2. And it's a double into the center field. And we're gonna go for the 85.9% chance. Oh, and just barely makes it in. Great throw by Shields. And Chirinos can't hold on to the ball, so he's safe. So he'll move to third, and 3 runs come in on the RBI double by 3-run double by Stephen Vogt, advancing to third on the throw home. So Oakland's put up a 4 spot here and lead at 7-0. So that'll be it for Chasner. Anthony Bass comes in from the pen. So in real life, he has had an ERA of 18 with no decisions. 3 innings pitched, 10 hits allowed, 6 runs, 6 all of them earned. And in the replay, he's done. He hasn't pitched an inning yet, has he? No, and not even an inning pitched. Basically, he has no stats. So Matt Joyce will go up against Bass with Vogt on third and 4 runs in so far. 1 for 2 in the day. And he has himself a single. That'll bring Vogt home. And it's 8-0. So RBI single for Matt Joyce. Brings up top of the order and Jed Lowry. 1 for 3 with a run scored. And a single. So Bass has come in and let up back-to-back singles. He's up Plouffe, 1 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. And it's a ground ball to short. Andrus fields it, throws to Odor onto Napoli, double play. So a 6-4-3 double play. And that'll do it for Oakland, but not before they put up 5 runs and lead it 8-0 after 5. So Texas has got their work cut out for them now. Down by 8. So the Shields, Andrus, and Odor come up against Hahn. Here in the top of the 6th. And it's a ground ball to third. Great throw by Plouffe. Is in the dirt. Right, the throw by Plouffe is in the dirt. And Alonso cannot get it. So it's an error on Plouffe. And Shields is on base. Brings up Andrus. So far 0 for 2 in the day. And he hits a double into the corner. The Shields will go to third. And they'll hold him there with nobody out. So a double for Andrus. Puts runners on second and third. With nobody out for Odor. Who is also 0 for 2 in the day. So 8:15 above will knock him in. It's only a 768. So ground ball to second. It is in and out of Pinder's glove, so an error on Pinder. So the Shields will score from third. Andrus advances to third, and Odor is on. So there's no RBI on that. But Texas is on the board. So it's 8-1 now. Still nobody out with runners in the corners. For Chirinos, he's 1 for 2. And he'll strike out. So Hahn gets him. His 10th strikeout of the day. So Mike Napoli up now. 0 for 2 in the day. And he'll walk to load the bases. Let's see. We're going to give along the pitch to one more batter. Profar up now. He's only hitting 135, so we'll give him a shot to get out of it. Oh! And it's a double. And here's a double. The runner attempts an extra base, and he is out. But 2 runs do come in on the double by Profar. Advances to third on the throw. They do get the runner at home. 3 runs in now. So Mazar up now. Let's see if we can get out of it here. It's 2 for 2 on the day. And Joyce runs it down to retire the side. But Texas does put up 3. And probably that's going to be it for Hahn. So it's 8-3 now after 5.5. Chris Davis will lead it off. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. And hard ground ball to first. Napoli fields it and steps on the bag for the out. So Bassis out there for Texas again. Alonso up now, 2 for 3. A couple RBIs and a run scored. And he's got himself a single. So 1 out single. Chad Pinder, 0 for 2. A walk and a run scored. And he gets his first hit of the day. No. Puts runners on first and second with 1 down. Rosales adjusts his helmet, steps to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a couple walks and a run scored. And the wicked slider, deep fly to the left. Profar makes a 1-handed catch for the out. So 2 down now. Davis, 1 for 2 with an RBI. A run scored. And we got 2 for 3. And Alonso will score from second. Pinder advances to second. And Davis has himself an RBI single. So 9-3 now. Stephen Vogt, 1 for 3 with 3 runs batted in. High hopper to short. Andrew has it and throws Napoli for the out. But Texas gets 1 back and Leads at 9-3 going to the 7th. And then it's going to be it for Han. So let's see, who do we want to bring in? Bullpen. Let's see, who do we have coming up here? Let's look at the bench coach. So they have Gallo, which is a lefty, and righty. So we're going to bring in a lefty. He's a starter, so maybe Daniel Coulomb. Yeah, I think we're going to bring in Daniel Coulomb. Could bring in Doolittle, but nah, I'll save Doolittle for later. But it's got a 5-run lead, so we're bringing Coulomb. All right, so Daniel Coulomb. He's got a record of 1-0 with 10.80 ERA, 3 1/3 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 runs allowed, a homer and walk, and 3 strikeouts. And through 4 weeks this season, he's had a record with an ERA of 3.24, 8 1/3 innings pitched, a homer, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. So he'll face Joey Gallo first. He's 1 for 3. And a leadoff walk. So Chew up now, 0 for 2 with a walk. And it's going to be a slow breaking ball, ground ball to short. Rosales fields it, throws to Pinder, onto Alonso, double play. So 6-4-3 double play. So the Shields comes up now with 2 outs and nobody on. He is 0 for 3 with a run scored. And it's a hard shot to short. And that'll do it for Texas in the top of the 7th. Alright, 7th inning stretch. Bass is out there again for Texas. He actually can go up to 19 batters, so he's still pretty fresh. So Joyce, Lowry, and Plouffe will be up for Oakland here in the bottom of the 7th. Joyce is 2 for 3 on the day. And soft ground to the pitcher, back in and grab to the left, and Bass throws to Napoli for the out, 1 down. Jed Lowry, 2 for 4 on the day with a run scored. And make that 3 for 5. As he hits a single to left. Falls in front of shallow fly, falls in front of Profar for a base hit. So Plouffe will come up now, 1 for 4 in the day with an RBI. And a hard ground ball to first. Napoli fields it and steps in the bag for the out. Lowry will move up to second. So 2 down now for Chris Davis. He's 1 for 3 with a walk. And this has the second hit of the day, base hit to right. Lowry will hold at second. Oh, wait a second. No, my bad. I guess I was hit further than I thought. So the runner attempts a second. Yeah, Lowry attempted an extra base. And Chris Davis moves to second on the throw. So 10-3 now. Brings up Alonso. Another hit to left. Davis will come in from second. Score the 11th run. And Texas has opened up quite the lead now. 11-3, 8-run lead. Definitely not the pitcher's duel, which I thought it would end up being, but started off that way. But Bottom of the third, the scoring started and it hasn't stopped for Oakland. So Pinder up now, 1 for 3 with a walk. And have himself a double now. Alonso will come in to score at the 12th run. So 3 runs in here in the 7th. It's 12-3 now. Bass still out there. Rosales up now, 0 for 2 with a couple of walks and a run scored. And it's Napoli will take the ball himself. And that'll do it. But Oakland pushes the 3 spot and leads it 12-3 after 7 full. So Andrus has not done much today, despite having 7 home runs on the season. Let's see. I think we're gonna pull Cologne there. Let's see. Who could use some work? Let's go by the usage here. I think we're gonna bring in Ryan Dell. Yeah, bring in Ryan Dell. See if we can get that ERA lowered a bit. Oops. So Ryan Dell comes in. Oops. Ryan Dell's real life stats were 4.66 ERA, record of 1-1, 9 2/3 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, 10 runs, only 5 of them earned now. In the replay, he's struggled mightily. 0-1, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, 8 runs, 7 of them earned, 2 homers, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So a chance to lower that ERA a bit. So he'll face Andrus first. Single for Andrus. So a door up now. 0 for 3. And it's a wild pitch. So Andrus moves up to second. And he'll walk him. So not a good start for Dull here. Rather dull. So runners on first and second for Chirinos, 1 for 3. Oh my goodness, and he goes yard. So Dull's struggle continue, and it's 12-6 now. Ugh, he is yet to retire a batter. So action going in the Oakland pen. ERA is, I don't even want to look at it now. So the Gomez is going to pinch hit. Let's look at, Let's look at Dull's ERA now. Goodness, bloomed up to 20 now. All right, Carlos Gomez up now, pinch hitting. 255 with 2 homers and 8 runs batted in the replay. And through 4 weeks, 245 average with 4 homers and 11 runs batted in. So Dull looking to get his first out. And Rosales knocks it down, picks it up, and throws to Alonso for the out. So great play by Rosales. Prevents another hit. Brings up Profar. He's 1 for 3 with 2 runs batted in. And it's going to be a double, so manager's coming out. That's going to be it for Dull. He was very ineffective, as he has been all season. Alright, so let's see what we got coming up here. So we got lefty, righty, lefty. I think now we'll bring in Doolittle. See how its usage is. Yeah, Doolittle, he hasn't pitched yet, so we'll bring in Doolittle. Sean Doolittle comes in now. He's pitched in 2 games, just a third of an inning. 1 strikeout. So through 4 weeks he had pitched in 9 games, 8 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 runs. All of them earned, 2 homers and a walk and 11 strikeouts. ERA at 3.38. So runner on second with just 1 out for Mazzara, who's 2 for 3 on the day. And he strikes him out. Very effective against the left-handed batters is Doolittle. Joey Gallo up now, 1 for 3 with a walk. And he'll strike out. Looking. So Doolittle comes in and strikes out the 2 batters he faces to end the inning. Texas puts up 3, and it's 12-6 now in favor of Oakland. Bass still out there. Rajai Davis up now, 2 for 3, with a couple of RBIs. And he's got himself a double, his 3rd hit of the day. Hits it to left. So leadoff double here in the 8th for Davis. Brings up Vogt, who's 1 for 4 with 3 runs batted in. And it's a hard ground ball to third. Gallo picks up and throws it to Rua for the out. Davis has the hold. Matt Joyce up now, 2 for 4 with an RBI. And a long run. Mazzara reaches and pulls it in. Joyce is out. Davis holds at second. Brings up Jed Lowry, who's 3 for 5 on the day. Oakland has 18 hits on the day. Make that 19, as Davis will come in. Credit Lowry with an RBI there, so 13-6. Trevor Plouffe. And deep fly ball to center. DeShields squeeze it for the out, and that'll do it. So 13-6. Texas's last chance here with Chu, DeShields, and Andrus. And yeah, I think we're going to bring in, let Doolittle pitch to Chu, lefty on lefty. And deep fly ball to center. Davis drifts over and makes the catch, 1 down. So, that'll be it for Doolittle. He got his work in. Let's see. Let's bring in somebody with a high ERA. See if we. Not him, no. Bring in Hendricks. Yeah, we'll bring in Hendricks. Okay. So the shield's up now with the 1 down. Oops. Shields steps into the box, 0 for 4 with a run scored. And it's a hard line drive in the first, right at Alonso. He makes the catch for the 2nd out. So Andrus up now, representing the last out for Detroit, possibly. For Texas. 2 for 4 in the day, a couple of runs scored. And he strikes out. And that'll do it, as Oakland is all over Texas by a score of 13-6. So let's exit here and take a look at the box score. So Hahn is the winner, Cash in the loser. So Hahn improves to 3-0. Cashner falls to 2-1. Hahn, 6 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 3 runs, none of them earned, all of them unearned, due to the error by Plouffe. I think it was Plouffe. Could be either one. Plouffe and Pinder both committed errors. Let's see. Cashmer only lasted 4 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 8 runs allowed, 5 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Oakland here. Let's see. Ooh. Both Lowry and Alonso both had 4 hits. I think we're going to give Alonso the player of the game. 4 for 5. 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Lowry was 4 for 6. 2 runs scored and an RBI. Vogt was 1 for 3. Had a bases clearing double. So Oakland ended up with 19 hits. Texas, Profar was 2 for 4 with a couple RBIs, and Torinos was 2 for 4 with 3 runs batted in. He homered also. So that is it. So let's take a look at the standings. Actually, let's fast play the rest of the games here. Let's just check and see who's in this game. Yeah. I just want to see if there's anything worth playing here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to play one game, I think, from this. That's tempting, but... yeah, I'll just fast play these games. I'm going to try to get up to the current part of the season as quick as possible. Still quite a ways to go. This is only April 18th, so I still got 2 more months worth. Let's see, let's check this game out. So, 7-4. Toronto wins it in 10. It looks like might have been a 3-run home run here. So, Morales. Yeah, it looks like, ooh, Morales, 3 for 4 with 6 runs batted in. So I believe he probably hit a 3-run home run to walk-off home run off of Matt Barnes. Yep. Error by Sandoval. So yeah, so Toronto defeats the Red Sox, and Morales is the player of the game. Let's see, nothing else on here. This one right here. Dodgers shut out Colorado. Is that Kershaw? No. Urias pitches a complete game 2-hitter, 2 walks and 10 strikeouts. Tolles had a homer. Looks like probably a 2-run homer, maybe. Alright, so let's see. So let's look at the standings. Oh. Quickly, we'll look at the standings. So the Yankees are 11-3. Toronto's 7-6, 6-6, 7-7. Minnesota's 9-5. Texas falls to 6-8. Oakland is 9-6. Seattle leads the division there. Atlanta 9-4, tied with Washington. Cincinnati 10-4, Cubs set. And the Dodgers 10-5. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and we'll see you in the next 2017 replay. Thanks and God bless.